We live in a world where we are spammed constantly with notifications, updates, new shows to binge, etc. Just a shit ton of content and stimuli coming at us non-stop. And all that leads to is a never-ending cycle of being distracted and being unproductive. Think about it this way. You are focusing on a task and start making progress, but then you think to yourself, oh, I'm bored. I'm gonna just quickly check social media. Next thing you know, 3 hours have gone by, it's dark outside, and you haven't done shit but watch a bunch of random ass videos. I'm gonna show you how to avoid this and just how easy it is to really become productive. Part of the problem is all of the choices we face. With so many tempting options for entertainment out there, our brains just get fucked figuring out what to watch or read next. It's just mental clutter that takes up space. So what should you really do about it? Start scheduling specific times for entertainment and doing dumb shit rather than mindlessly scrolling all day with no self-control whatsoever. Actually plan out breaks in your work where you're allowed to enjoy those distracting apps and shows. You have to be intentional with your time. That is key. Another thing that really messes people up is the constant switching between tasks, apps, and websites. This really fucks with your brain. It's like mental torture to refocus and re-engage every few minutes on something else. Instead, try batching similar tasks together into a dedicated block. Like check all of your messages and notifications at once, then work in a focused flow for a while. And if you have chores to do, batch those all together as well. This will insanely increase your productivity a shit ton, and it makes it way easier to stay focused in a zone for longer. You have to understand the FOMO aspect of social media too. It keeps so many of us glued to our phones constantly. It will have you refreshing your feed nonstop just in case you missed some bullshit ass tweet nobody cares about. But you gotta realize that FOMO mentality is a trap, and you will never really be in the moment and present with yourself if you're always worrying about somebody or something else. To actually fix this, you need to not give a fuck. I know it's a game changer, but seriously, worrying about other people won't get you where you need to be, and it will make you an unproductive, lazy piece of shit. You have to turn off all of the BS, silence your phone, get it out of your sight, along with everything else that might distract you from your work, and just double down on what you need to do, because all of that FOMO and that stimuli from social media and everything else is just brain fog and messes with your ability to actually think critically. At the end of the day, a little boredom isn't a bad thing. In fact, it's when we're bored that our minds actually can recharge, breathe, and tap into that creative zone that makes you money. So be honest with yourself. Are you not being productive because you're addicted to stimulation? If you are, then I just told you how to fix that. Try implementing those tips so you can regain control over yourself, because the ultimate goal really is just to feel better, be productive, and more fulfilled. It's really not hard when you think about it. It just depends on what you do to feel better. Cheap dopamine is trash compared to actually getting a task done that matters. Soon you'll be on your way to becoming a productive individual who destroys all competition in their path.